Have you ever wondered why women are mentioned with such deep respect, honor, and love in the Quran? In a world where women are often overlooked, Islam stands out, not by reducing their worth, but by raising their status with divine words that echo through time. You'll see how Islam gave women rights, respect, and recognition when the world around them gave them nothing. This isn't just history, it's a living message for every woman today. So whether you're a sister seeking strength, a mother holding it all together, a daughter wondering about your worth, or a brother trying to understand how Islam truly views women, this video is for you. Before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Deen Xplorers for more inspiring Islamic reminders. 1. Women are equal in worship and reward. One of the most powerful and comforting truths in Islam is that a woman's closeness to Allah is not determined by her gender. Her relationship with her Lord is not judged by her appearance, her role in society, or the duties assigned to her by culture. It is judged purely by her sincerity, her actions, and her heart. Islam came to a world where women were often treated as objects or property. They were silenced, excluded from knowledge, and had little or no legal rights. But when the Quran was revealed, it brought a light that erased those false beliefs and lifted women to a place of honor, especially in their connection with Allah. The Quran clearly states that men and women are equal in their acts of worship and in the rewards they receive from Allah. A woman's prayer is not worth less. Her fast is not forgotten. Her patience is not invisible. Her sacrifice is not ignored. Her tears in sujood are not wasted. Allah sees them all. And not only does He see, He records, and He rewards with fairness, love, and generosity. So if you are a woman listening today, know this: you are seen, you are heard, you are valued. Allah did not forget you. He included you in His words. He invites you to His mercy. And He promises you a reward that is just as grand as anyone else's, if not more, because of your extra patience, your struggles, and your sacrifices. You don't have to prove your worth to the world. You only need to turn to Allah with sincerity. Let your actions speak in the silence. Let your worship shine even when no one sees, because your worth is not written by society. It is written by the One who made you. 2. Women were made with dignity, not as a mistake. There is a deep, quiet strength in knowing that your existence was never a mistake, that you were not made from error or for someone else's amusement, that you are not a side story to someone else's journey, but a fully formed creation with purpose, value, and divine intention. Islam teaches us that every woman was created by Allah with wisdom and mercy, and never once does the Quran describe her creation as something flawed, sinful, or shameful. In fact, the Quran corrects the false stories spread by earlier traditions that blamed women for humanity's downfall or treated them as unworthy. Before the coming of Islam, women were often seen as inferior. Some cultures believed that a woman was cursed, that she was the cause of all pain and sin, or that her presence brought dishonor to the family. Girls were buried alive out of fear or shame. Their voices were silenced, their choices taken, and their lives controlled. But when the Quran was revealed, it shattered these beliefs and replaced them with a message of divine justice and honor. In this way, the Quran restores a woman's dignity. It pulls her out of the shadows of blame and places her in the light of honor. Her creation is a sign of mercy, not a curse. Her presence is a part of Allah's wisdom, not a flaw. When Allah creates something, He does so with perfection and meaning. He does not make errors. So how could a woman, created by Him, be anything less than dignified? If you're a woman listening right now, and if you've ever been told that you are less because of your gender, then hear this clearly. Allah does not agree with them. The words of people may try to push you down, but the words of your Lord lift you higher. You are not here by accident. You are not a burden. You are not a mistake. You are a creation of Allah, fashioned with care, designed with beauty, and given a soul from the same breath that gave life to all of humanity. Hold on to that truth. Let it become the foundation of how you see yourself. Don't let the noise of the world drown out the voice of your Creator. He made you with dignity, and no one can take that away unless you give them permission. And once you understand how honored you are in the sight of Allah, you'll stop seeking validation from those who don't understand your worth. 3. Women are protected and not oppressed. There is a common misunderstanding in the world today that Islam oppresses women, that it restricts them, hides them, and chains them behind rules. But this could not be further from the truth. What many see as restrictions are actually protections. What many call backward is in fact divine wisdom. In reality, Islam honors the woman by building a shield around her dignity, her body, her heart, and her soul. Not to control her, but to keep her safe, respected, and valued. In a world that too often tries to use and abuse her. From the beginning of Islam, Allah set clear boundaries to protect the honor of women. These boundaries were not placed to punish them, but to lift them above the shallow standards of society. In a world where women are judged by their beauty, body, or fashion, Islam came to say, "You are more than that. You are not a body for display. You are not a product for the eyes of the world. You are a servant of Allah, noble, honored, and deserving of respect, without needing to expose yourself or prove yourself to anyone." This protection goes beyond just clothing. Islam protects women in every area of life. Her wealth is hers alone. No one can take it from her. Her husband must provide for her, even if she is rich. Her consent in marriage is required. She cannot be forced. Her safety is the responsibility of her family and community. If anyone harms her, it is a major sin. Her rights are written in divine law, not left to culture or man-made rules. So why do we see oppression today? Because people have confused culture with Islam. In some parts of the world, harmful traditions are given the name of religion, even though they go against the teachings of the Quran and Sunnah. Oppression comes when hearts are far from Allah, not when they are close to Him. The problem is not Islam. The problem is ignorance. If you are a woman who feels like your rights have been taken from you, remember this: Allah is your witness. He knows what you go through, and His law is always in your favor. Speak up with wisdom, learn your rights, stand firm in your dignity. You were not created to be silenced, you were created to be honored. 4. Mothers are given the highest status. When you think about love that never fades, sacrifice that goes unnoticed, and patience that stretches beyond limits, you are thinking about a mother. And in Islam, no one carries a higher level of honor and respect than a mother. Allah has placed the role of the mother above that of kings, warriors, scholars, and even fathers. Her status is not just respected, it is celebrated. Because no one gives more, cries more, sacrifices more, and serves more without asking for anything in return. Islam does not just recognize a mother's value, it raises her to the highest level in both this world and the next. In fact, if you want to know how much Allah values women, just look at how He speaks about mothers. The Quran and Hadith are filled with reminders about honoring, serving, and loving one's mother. Her role begins before a child is even born. She carries pain in silence, stays up at night in worry, feeds with her body, gives without limit, and still finds the strength to smile, even when her heart is tired. But this honor doesn't stop when you grow up. It doesn't end when you move out or get married. As long as your mother is alive, and even after she passes, you are still connected to her through your actions, your prayers, and your love. Islam teaches us to take care of our mothers in old age, to never speak harshly, to never raise our voice, to always be gentle, even when we disagree. Because she is a gift from Allah, and once she is gone, the door of endless mercy closes with her. If your mother is still alive, cherish her, call her, visit her, make her smile, tell her she matters. If she has passed away, Then raise your hands in dua for her. Give charity in her name. Continue her legacy with love, because the bond between a child and their mother is not just emotional, it is spiritual. It is one of the most sacred relationships in Islam. So never take your mother for granted. She is your bridge to mercy. She is your door to Jannah. She is one of the clearest signs of Allah's love on earth. And to every woman who is a mother, know that your sacrifices are not forgotten. Allah sees them. He honors you, and He has promised you a reward beyond what this world could ever give. 5. Allah sees the silent struggles of women. There are moments in a woman's life when her heart feels heavy, yet her lips remain quiet. When she wipes her tears before anyone can see them. When she smiles, not because everything is okay, but because she chooses to stay strong. There are silent battles no one notices, sacrifices no one thanks her for, and pain she carries alone. And yet, in the quiet corners of her struggle, there is one who sees it all. Allah, the most merciful. In Islam, every step a woman takes with patience, every wound she hides with dignity, and every prayer she whispers with hope is seen, valued, and rewarded by her Creator. Women often face unique tests, from emotional burdens to physical hardships, from balancing home and career to raising children, and from fighting inner fears to handling social pressures. Yet, many of these struggles go unnoticed. The world may not clap for her. People may not understand her silence. Society may not praise her strength. But Allah is never unaware. He is closer to her than her own heartbeat, and He records every moment of pain she bears in secret. Islam doesn't only value public actions. It values the unseen effort, the intentions, the small good deeds done with sincerity. And women often live lives full of such quiet goodness. They hold families together with love. They build homes with their time and energy. They shape the future through their character. Their strength may not always be loud, but it is lasting. There's comfort in knowing that even when no one understands what you're going through, Allah does. Even when you feel too weak to speak your pain, Allah already knows it. And He is not just watching. He is responding. He is guiding. He is healing. Sometimes a single tear can be more powerful than 1,000 words, and Allah counts even that tear. So, to every woman carrying silent pain, don't give up. Don't let the weight of life break you. Allah sees you, Allah hears you, and Allah is preparing something greater for you, even if it's not today. Your value is not measured by how loud your success is, but by how sincere your struggle is. Keep walking, even if your steps are slow. Keep praying, even if your voice is weak. Keep believing, even if your heart is tired. Because every silent struggle is counted by Allah, and He will never forget what you've endured for His sake. As we come to the end of this powerful reminder, one truth stands clear. In Islam, a woman's value is not decided by society, culture, or trends. Her worth was written by Allah Himself in the Quran, where her struggles are seen, her rights are protected, and her honor is preserved. From her role as a daughter, sister, wife, or mother, she is deeply cherished in the eyes of her Creator. So to every woman listening, you are not forgotten, you are not weak, and you are not less. You are a soul with purpose, built with dignity, protected by divine wisdom, and loved by Allah with a love that never fails. Let this message be a reminder that Islam never came to silence women, it came to raise them. If you felt inspired today, don't forget to like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to Deen Xplorers for more beautiful Islamic wisdom.